Welcome. In front of me is a Black Shark Pod 7 Pro, and today I will show you how you can import contacts from your SIM card to the device. Now, even though this is a tablet, it actually does have, for some reason, contacts, messages, and so on. I guess with messages it would make sense, and it obviously has a SIM card. So we're going to be importing them by first navigating to our contacts list and disallowing this crap. There's no reason why Google should be sending you any notifications in reality. It's an application for storing contacts, not notifying you about them. Next we have never lose your contacts. Just Google trying to, in the creepiest way, gain insight to the contacts that you have stored, which is basically, billionaires' approach to consent. Let's not ask for it at all, or get it from someone else. Because contacts that you would be giving access to Google to, the contacts have never agreed to it. So you're kind of doing that for them. And anyway, we're going to select no thanks. And don't sync device and SIM contacts yet, dismiss. And here we're going to navigate to Organize tab. And if you are signed into a Google account, Google will obviously take priority right here. It's their application. So we're going to need to scroll down to this device section. And if you don't have a Google account, this is the only thing you will see on this page. Now, in here you want to select Manage SIM. And this uses the newer, kind of crappier version of importing contacts, which is choose where to save contacts. I'll take a moment to completely tear into this because I find it to be disgusting and manipulative and just unacceptable. So they have the audacity to give you these two options, right? So choose where to save contacts, and you have device and Google, and then you have more. Now, I also want to add a little bit of context, which you can't kind of see right here, but if you had multiple Google accounts in here, then they would all have their own separate field like this one in here. So it will be device and Google account, let's say number 1, Google account number 2 separately, and so on. Now, if you don't have any Google account, then there's only one option visible, which is a device only. But you can clearly see it's not here. That's because if you have any Google account, no matter how many, apparently there is never enough space for device only, but there is enough space for countless Google accounts in here. So make sure you select the correct option, which will be this one right here. And from there, it will show you all the contacts that are on your SIM card. Sorry for that. And in here, you'll want to obviously deselect contacts that you don't want. If you have some contacts already deselected and grayed out, that means that these contacts already exist in the location you're planning to import them to. Now, they would need to be present in all the locations. So if you selected the other one, like the device and Google, if they only exist on your device but not the Google account, or vice versa, they will look normally like this. None of them will be grayed out and deselected. It only happens when, for instance, said contact, let's say like this one, is present on both device and Google, or just device if you chose the other one. So anyway, from there, click on Import once you have all the contacts selected that you want to import. And this will typically give you another pop-up, but for me, I kind of got it earlier, which is help or something like that, clear SIM card storage or something along those lines. And it says something along the lines of to clear storage on your SIM card, remove imported contacts. Contacts that haven't been imported won't be affected. I'm partially paraphrasing. I don't exactly remember the entire kind of message there, but it basically wants to delete your contacts that are on your SIM card, and specifically the contacts that you have imported. Now, under no circumstance do I recommend doing that. I would recommend keeping your contacts, and the reason is the contacts never get in your way, and it's just Google trying to be, again, manipulative, creepy little shits trying to control what you actually own. And what you own right now is contacts on your SIM card that are physically stored on a physical card that you can take out and move somewhere else. That's no bueno for Google because they don't have control over that. And obviously, if you have control over something, you can not import them to the cloud like I've been recommending, which means that Google cannot gain access to this, which also means they can't make money off of it, as the name of the game is to sell your privacy and everyone else's. And the reason I'm also telling you to not remove these contacts is because if we click right here under all contacts, you can see that they don't really get in the way. And you can quickly get a glimpse of that. So we have all contacts, 94, all of them from every location. There's also 94 of them on the Google account itself that is signed in. There's 3 contacts on the SIM card, and there's 3 contacts on the device. Now, if you add these 3 fields together, that is definitely more than 94. So what is happening is that the contacts application is right now checking what contacts are imported, and it knows that, for instance, these contacts that are on the device, the ones on the SIM card, and 3 of the 94 that are right here are the same contact in 3 different locations. So it shows it to you only once, which means clearing your SIM of imported contacts is completely redundant because they never get in your way. Now, SIM storage does have a limit of how many contacts you can have, but I would recommend manually deleting contacts that you no longer care for rather than deleting the imported ones, which usually would be the ones that you do care for. So anyway, that's about it. So if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.